Hello students. So today again we are going to continue with the chapter that is water. Now in the previous class I have given you the notion that what is precipitation. Now today we are going to start that is what is water cycle. Now the water that evaporates and goes in the atmosphere as water vapor. Some of the water vapor condenses to form clouds and ultimately comes back to earth as precipitation. And the cycle of evaporation, condensation and precipitation goes on all the time, and it is termed as water cycle. Okay, as you have shown with this diagram. See this diagram, I hope it is visible. So the evaporation condensation process is actively working in this diagram. So this is basically a cyclic way. As the evaporation process starts here in the sea, the water gets evaporated, then it's condenses, and then it forms into clouds, and the clouds when it gets saturated or it is excess with the water droplets, they forms as a rain. Okay, again this rain goes seeps into the aquifer or the water table as groundwater, and or it drains into the sea, and again this process goes on, and this is basically a water cycle as it is moving in a cyclic way. So condensation or evaporation condensation process continuously occurs. So this is basically termed as water cycle. Okay. Now the natural supply of the water varies from place to place and from season to season. Okay. However, at any given place, it follow more or less regular pattern. Our activities affect the natural supply of water. For example, when we cut trees, transpiration is reduced and lesser water vapor is released into the atmosphere. So basically it is saying that water supply varies from different places, and the water as it varies. So different places are having rainfall, different places are not having rainfall. Condensation process is not occurring there. So this is the example. For example, when we cut down trees, transpiration is reduced and lesser water vapor is released into the atmosphere. Okay. Due to the shortage of the water vapor, cloud formation is reduced and there is lesser rainfall. Okay. Now when we pollute water by adding dirt or harmful substance to it, it becomes unfit for the use, and this causes a shortage of water even when the natural supply is abundant. So due to this pollution, the shortage occurs due to though the water is being abundant. Okay, so we must make sure the supply of natural water supply is maintained and keep the natural sources of the water free from pollution. In other words, we must conserve water. So we have to conserve water in order to make this water cycle work. Now another notion is there, that is the measurement of precipitation. Now rainfall is the most common form of precipitation. Okay, it is usually measured in millimeters and annual rainfall is expressed in centimeters. Okay, now generally the rain falls over an area and it does not get a chance to collect. So basically the rain falls in the area and does not get a chance to collect. It either seeps into the soil or flows into the water bodies or evaporate. Okay. Now amount of water vapor, amount of rainfall at a place over a particular period is measured rain gauge. Okay, and rain gauge consists of a cylinder fitted with the collecting vessel at the bottom and funnel at the top. So rain falls in the funnel and get collected in the vessel below. At the end of the day or a period of time for which the rainfall is being measured, the rainwater is collected and poured in the measuring jar to find out the amount of rainfall. So this is the rain gauge. So you can see the funnel is at the top. You can see the funnel at the top, and the collecting vessel. This is the collecting vessel. Okay, I hope you can see it. And this the vessel collects the water on the duration of the time, and after that the time is over, then the water is being taken and measured in this measuring jar. So this is basically the rain gauge, you can see. Okay, so this rain gauge I have explained now. So I hope you have understood the concept of water cycle, the measurement of precipitation through rain gauge. Okay, so thank you students.